boys, girls, all my trombolos out there, welcome back to Other Robert. I'm Joe, that's Rob. This is South Park, Season 20, Episode 4. What'd you think?
For one thing, title.
Wait, sorry, real quick. This is a review. This is a review.
It's in the title.
Not the episode.
We are not playing the episode. For one thing, title. Let's just talk about the title for a second. Wieners Out. How hysterical is that?
Well, the concept behind it is hilarious.
Great.
And
the icon of the video is them with their protest. And I thought it was hysterical. I loved it. Overall, I thought it was a great episode. Lots of storylines going along, going all at once, which I like. And that end scene.
Yeah.
And the scene that preceded it. Oh my.
Yeah.
South Park going raunchy. And I have to say, I didn't expect it to be, I knew from the promo which you sent me a couple of days ago, that it was going to be in the Wieners Out context, but I was expecting another debate because the one just occurred on Sunday.
Well, they did reference the locker room.
They did. Yes, they did. Yep, you are right. But I don't know. I was expecting, I guess, another one for some reason. But I'm glad they didn't do that, and they decided to go with this particular current issue. I think
I had mentioned a couple weeks ago that I think a lot of people didn't recognize when the show, when they're like, meet me under the bridge, that they were going with the classic idea of what a troll is. I thought that was hysterical and very creative, and South Park is definitely the show to do that. And the episode started off with them going into troll kind of folklore, and that's amazing. I think that's the way
I loved it. Because I believe it was the end of episode 2, or maybe it was the end of episode 3, where he got the notice that says, "I know who you are."
Yeah.
And then I liked how it continued that, and then they truly do meet under a bridge.
Yeah, it was hilarious. That whole storyline is funny. Like we said a couple weeks ago with 3, we weren't the biggest fans. We thought the storylines were getting dull.
Yep.
I think a week off was all they needed, because this injected life into every single storyline. The member berries meeting.
That was probably one of my favorite moments of the episode. I just love when they're in the meeting and he's going, I don't even know what they are, but I think the other character whose name I'm blanking on, who crushed them with in his chest.
I don't remember who crushed it.
That makes me feel better too. But either way, that he just is like, "Do you have member berries on you?" Crushed. That was great. And how
remember Yoda?
I was gonna say, remember Yoda? Remember the 80s? Remember the 90s? I love it, and I actually really hope that they stay in the next 7 episodes, or 6 episodes to occur too, because I just think that's a great gimmick.
This episode really brought the laughs, and I mean, I don't remember a South Park episode this funny in recent memory. I'm talking the past few seasons. This was hysterical.
That was so funny.
I mean, so many scenes. The Wieners Out concept is hilarious, and it serves its purpose as social commentary. It's not just a random kind of thing. It makes sense for what they're using it for, and it's just visually hilarious. When Sheila is starting to find out what Randy is and is probing him to find out what's going on, what follows with that, and with Ike watching, that was the funniest scene in a while in South Park.
There's an expression that liars or cheaters aren't supposed to prosper, and that's the definition of it right there. Trolls, I guess we could analyze it to trolls aren't supposed to prosper here, because he got something he totally didn't want.
And then the dog. Just the little things. The dog going in Randy's face, like rolling his eyes.
Oh, it was so gross. It was hysterical. But funny. We actually have a comment. Harmby just went, "Hello, I haven't watched the episode yet. Did Cartman get laid?" In the context of the episode, I'm going to say no.
No, he saw.
Yeah,
that's the gimmick, that people can be on Mars.
Yeah. It was more like sight. He was acting very mature, even though he's technically 30. He acted very mature for his age.
It looks like they're starting to shed some light on where they're going with the Cartman thing, and I could be wrong, but at least from this episode, it seemed like when they need Cartman the most, and his revenge is not being him, not doing what he usually does. And when this is the longest we've gone without really, he hasn't really been the main character this season. He's been on the back burner, and that's unexpected, and that's not common. And
Yeah, no, I agree.
and with that happening, they need him now. And the fact that he's not helping and just really soaking it in and saying, "Go ahead, Kyle. What do you need me to do?" And that whole thing, and he's getting his revenge in that way, even though he's saying he's not about revenge. This is Cartman. He's about revenge all the time.
It has to be. Even I know that, and it's a very interesting approach right now to the character, and I love it. I think I really enjoyed this episode. Just the two ending sequences and the member berries, and I guess and PC Principal being too PC for himself. I thought that was a fantastic moment. So much great writing in this episode.
Yeah. And like just to wrap up that point, Cartman's getting revenge by omission, and I think that's a creative way to go with Cartman, and everything here was fantastic. Can't wait to see what comes next week. And what was it? Denmark or Sweden? What's the
I
country?
believe they said Denmark.
Yeah, I believe it's Denmark. What's going on with that? It started off kind of lame, but this week was funnier, and I think the way they're going, it could get really funny.
Well, yeah, especially if they can not only reveal our current troll, but if they can reveal more trolls in the who we don't know who are trolls yet. There's a lot they could there's a lot they could screw with, which would be great. I don't know. It was just a very classically cut episode, and I really enjoyed it.
It was an instant classic. I agree. But this is where we are gonna wrap it up for South Park season 20, episode 4. Let us know what you guys thought of this week's episode.
Yeah, short and sweet review, and for a very good episode. So just go watch it.
Absolutely, and subscribe because it takes around that much effort to do so. And until next time, you've been traumatized.
Bye, guys.